Members of the House of Commons, grain farmers of Canada, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jeff Nielsen, and on behalf of the grain growers of Canada, it is my pleasure to address the second session of Canada's 43rd Parliament. 2020 has been tough. Canadians across our country have felt the impact of COVID-19. But as a farmer, I'm a natural-born optimist, and I know the clouds are going to clear. We can recover from this, and Canada's agricultural industry is uniquely positioned to drive our economic recovery in the months and years ahead. In rural communities where farmers live, there is a general rule. When someone needs help, we all show up, no questions asked. Right now, our community is Canada. Farmers want to help, and we are eager to help. We just need the federal government to set us up to do so. There are 6 main areas in which Canadian grain farmers need immediate support right now. And we, along with other farm organizations, have clear and direct feedback on how you can support us. Farmers love their jobs, but sometimes we face circumstances beyond our control. That is when we need business risk management programs to give us a hand up, not a hand out. AgriStability is currently the best available business risk management program to support farmers impacted by these uncontrollable factors, including weather, trade disputes, and transportation challenges. The program's current parameters were put in place at a time when farm incomes were higher and trade barriers were lower. That is no longer the reality, and as a result, many farmers simply can't use the program today. We, along with a number of other farm organizations, feel the program should reflect the current realities of farming. We have one clear ask to government. Immediately restore program coverage to 85% of historical reference margins and remove the reference margin limit. Science and innovation are critical to maintaining the profitability, competitiveness, and sustainability of our sector. But Canada is lagging behind. Already, we are seeing U.S. and Latin American farmers access new tools and technology before us. Plant breeding innovations can help us increase productivity and sustainability, improve crop nutritional value and quality, combat pests and disease, and enhance food safety. We have the potential to be a leader in this area, but we need a regulatory environment that creates a clear and predictable pathway for investments needed to ensure this innovation comes to Canada. We also need a commitment to make up for the year of field trials that were lost due to COVID-19 and to prioritize agricultural research now and into the future. Modernize the regulations to enable innovation in plant breeding. Pave the way for investments in new technologies that will benefit farmers, consumers, and the environment, such as gene editing. Increase funding towards agriculture and Agri-Food Canada research. As farmers, we rely on the Pest Management Regulatory Agency, PMRA, to approve products that help us maximize our growing potential, protect the health of citizens and our environment, and protect Canada's reputation for delivering safe, high-quality crops to the world. However, in the next 10 years, the annual number of PMRA projects involving pesticide re-evaluations will triple, exceeding existing capacity and resources. We need assurance that our government will provide the necessary support to ensure PMRA can keep doing its job and ensure that we have the tools available to do ours. We also need to ensure our agencies can generate accurate data going forward to protect the health of people and the environment and our global reputation for safety and scientific accuracy. Provide adequate funding to the PMRA to keep up with their increasing workload. Establish a pan-Canadian water monitoring program under the preview of the PMRA to ensure access to accurate data. In order for our industry to thrive, we need to diversify and expand markets for Canadian grains, pulses, and oilseeds. For many years, Canada embarked on an ambitious free trade agenda, which has resulted in the creation of many free trade agreements over the past decade, including the Comprehensive Economic and Trade Agreement, or CETA, with the European Union. However, the success of those agreements has been mixed. CETA, which holds much promise for agri-food exporters, continues to fall short. We need you, our legislators, to stand up for free trade and ensure proper implementation of our existing free trade agreements. our bottom line depends on it. Provide adequate funding within Global Affairs Canada to ensure that trade agreements such as CETA are properly implemented. In recent years, a carbon tax has been rolled out that directly affects farmers using propane and natural gas to dry their grain. To date, there is no alternative energy source available to do so, meaning the tax will not encourage a transition to lower carbon options as is intended to do. Instead, it just unfairly penalizes farmers. Furthermore, farming conditions in recent years have required above normal use of grain dryers, meaning higher costs for farmers at a time when their profit margins were already very thin. As farmers, one of our main goals is to ensure our land is sustainable for generations to come. We have adopted many practices in recent decades that promote lower carbon emissions. Now we are looking to you, our government, to recognize the work we have done in this area and not penalize us unfairly. Immediately pass legislation to exempt all on-farm fuel from the carbon tax. Rural connectivity has long been an issue for the agricultural sector, but COVID-19 has highlighted more than ever how critical rural areas need improved cellular wireless, internet connectivity, and broadband access. Agriculture is developing new innovative tools every year to reduce inputs and produce more crops on less land. However, those tools are only as good as the connectivity we have. We need major investments in infrastructure for high-speed internet in homes and, just as importantly, cell and internet signal availability in farmers' fields across the country. Expedite the new national target set out in Budget 2019 to deliver high-speed internet to every Canadian home and business. We are all looking at you, our elected leaders, to restore certainty and peace of mind to our daily lives and sustainability to our economy, a privilege we have long enjoyed and come to expect in this wonderful country. The agricultural sector is ready to help you do this. We have already shown up. We are ready to work and thrive. So, let's get started together.